Tiana Porta, considered by many to be the queen of sneaker botting, got an unusual request. Can you buy 600 of these Air Max 97s? The weird part was that this shoe is sitting, meaning it wasn't sold out. It's not hard to get. Even today, anyone can just go to any of the major sneaker websites and buy them. But Tiana said sure, no questions asked. Her client gave her several credit card numbers and a shipping address so she can plug in all of that information into her sneaker bots to make the purchases. In less than 24 hours, the job was done. Little did she know, she just played a key role in the assembly of one of the most controversial sneakers to ever be released. Welcome to another episode of Reseller Stories, where we talk about some of the crazy stories behind the botting and reselling scene. Mischief is a collective that sells art, mostly gimmick items that range from a blurred stack of cash to most recently the Big Red Boot, highly inspired by the Astro Boy anime. Surely some of you guys seen this as it went viral because of countless celebrities wearing them and countless articles covering it. On October 8th, 2019, Mischief released the Jesus shoes. According to Hypebeast.com, the pair has been filled with 60cc of water that was originally sourced from the River Jordan and then blessed, meaning wearers were able to theoretically walk on holy water. This is a beautiful concept, and the end product turned out to be quite nice, but in the grand scheme of things, there wasn't too much of a buzz surrounding this piece. 2 years later, Mischief partnered with Lil Nas X to release the infamous Satan shoes. Mischief claims that these shoes are made with 60cc of ink and 1 drop of human blood. The controversial design for the shoe went viral. Many of the articles were critical of the controversial design, highlighting the backlash and negative sentiment towards the shoe. For many people, they didn't know any better, so a lot of hate and criticism ended up getting directed at Nike, since ultimately, it's a Nike shoe. It's a Nike silhouette. I speculate that it's because of that, Nike decided to sue Mischief for trademark infringement. Tiana Porta was informed of the situation. Turns out, the shoes that Tiana was asked to purchase several months ago were the same ones that were used for the Satan shoes. They had requested for her to submit the receipts for all of the shoes that were purchased. When did you find out that the pairs that you bought ended up being the Satan shoes?
When we got the message saying, hey, we need receipts to prove that these are authentic, so can you forward them? That's when I found out. So
when the Satan shoes first came out, did you find it suspicious that the base shoe was the same exact ones that you bought it, or just didn't occur to you?
I literally had no clue. I literally thought it was just like, hey, I just need some Air Maxes. Can you buy these for me? I'm like, oh, maybe it's just somebody like making something for a team or something like that. I don't know. So I just did it. I didn't suspect anything.
So from my understanding, when you first told me the story, the person that you bought the shoes was actually a middleman. He himself didn't know what the shoes were going to be used for, right?
Yeah, no one knew.
Are you religious?
Not really. Like, I'm not like super religious. I went to like Catholic school, but I'm not like, you know.
How much money did the devil pay you to help spread his message?
Oh my God. Goodbye. I'm against that though. I'm against that. I'm not super religious, but I don't support the devil.
Okay. All right. So when the Satan shoes first released, did you try to buy them?
No, I don't think so. I thought it was just like a weird shoe, so I was like, yeah, I'm not going for this.
If you knew they would resell, would you have tried?
Probably not, no. I just don't like, I don't know.
You're not about it. You're not the whole thing.
The blood
weirds you out.
in the shoe just kind of like creeped me out. So.
Okay, got it. Here's the last question. Now, I'm not expecting you to have like a perfect answer for this, just want your opinion on it. So why do you think Mischief needed assistance to source their sneakers? Why couldn't they just buy it themselves?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know, maybe they weren't able to get them in bulk. Maybe they wanted like a bunch in bulk at the same time. Maybe they didn't want to pay shipping. Like, I don't know. I have no clue, because these were widely available. You could literally still go on Foot Locker right now and buy them if you wanted to.
Nova from the future here. After giving it some thought, by the ways, this is all just speculation. Mischief released 666 of these shoes, but they only asked her to buy 600. So they probably tried to buy the sneakers themselves, and then they managed to get around 66, but ran into a roadblock of some sort and just realized that buying this many sneakers was too time consuming, and that's when they reached out to the sneaker community for some assistance, ultimately getting in touch with Tiana's client. After 2 weeks, Nike and Mischief reached a settlement, and they lived happily ever after.